Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Ripple partners with Colombia's central bank. Bullish for XRP. I mean, look, this is what just shows you, despite the whole SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, Ripple will continue to grow. Now, I'm not here to sugarcoat it. If the Ripple lawsuit does go bad for XRP and XRP cannot be traded in America, of course that's going to stifle its growth 100%. Let's not beat around the bush here. But it doesn't mean it's the end for XRP, even if that was to happen. And even with that, we're talking about a very worst case scenario here. From what we've all seen with regards to the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, I can't see how XRP won't have clarity. As I've always said, I'm not saying that Ripple will get away with it unscathed. I think it's very possible they will have some kind of fine. But with regards to XRP and us as secondary market sales, I just don't see how we will be affected by this. I think we will get the clarity that we need. But as I'm saying here, worst case scenario, Ripple will continue to build and it will continue to flourish with or without America. Yes, it will have a detrimental impact on XRP and it will take, I'd say, some time to kind of get over that. But it wouldn't be the end for XRP at all. And now we're seeing this. Once again, central banks coming to want to work with Ripple with regards to CBDC stuff. I've already done a video on CBDCs, but I've said it before. This is inevitable. This is the way the world is going. So this can't be avoided. And I think the way I look at this kind of stuff, it's evolve or be extinct. The best thing that you can do is try and capitalize on the situation because CBDCs are coming whether you like it or not. It's just simple as that. So this is great news for XRP and Ripple. This is again just showing you that the central banks are looking to utilize Ripple's technology, and that's also good for XRP. And this will just continue to show why XRP is the favorable asset when it comes to this kind of technology, when it comes to CBDCs. This is XRP's wheelhouse. This is what XRP is designed for, payments, right? This is its speciality, okay? And so this just continues to show you how XRP will thrive. Think of all these central banks wanting to make payments in the billions, trillions, etc., going through the XRP ledger. Of course, that's ultimately going to be good for XRP. So this just continues to show me why we should still be bullish for XRP despite everything that's going on right now. It's still looking good for XRP long term in my opinion. But let's get into the article and we can discuss this further. While Ripple continues to wage a widely publicized legal battle against the United States Securities and Exchange Commission in brackets SEC, the blockchain company has not let regulatory hurdles stand in the way of its innovation and expansion of its reach, including in Colombia. As it happens, Colombia's central bank, Banco de la República, has announced a partnership with Ripple alongside the Ministry for Information and Communications Technologies, in brackets MINTIC, to implement Ripple's central bank digital currency, in brackets CBDC, platform, according to a press release on June 15th. What the project represents. With this effort, powered by the XRP ledger, in brackets XRPL, blockchain, the Colombian Central Bank aims to boost its high-value payment system as part of the third phase of Mintic's blockchain experimentation under the guidance of the Directorate of Digital Government. Commenting on the project, Mintic Minister Mauricio Lizcano highlighted that the project would deliver, quote, a technological solution, in brackets prototype, which will allow simulations of different use cases in high-value payment system, unquote. Additionally, quote, potential efficiencies can be evaluated through the results obtained in the development of a solution with blockchain technology, which manages to improve and complement the processes in the entities in a safe and efficient way, unquote. Meanwhile, James Wallace, Ripple's VP of Central Bank Engagement and CBDCs, explained that such cooperation would, quote, unlock new ways organizations operate in the digital era, unquote, and, quote, pave the way for transformative advancements in the utilization of blockchain technology within the public sector, unquote. As Wallace added, quote, This partnership showcases our commitment to driving innovation and efficiency, ultimately empowering public entities to unlock the full potential of secure and transparent transactions." Unquote. Earlier, Ripple unveiled its end-to-end XRPL-driven CBDC solution to allow central banks, financial service providers, and governments to launch their own digital currencies, helping them solve problems in CBDC implementations, as Finbold reported on May 18th. Okay, just one other thing I want to touch on with regards to this, because this is just from another article, and it's just something I want to show you guys because it's telling you where we're going in the future with regards to CBDCs. So this is just from a different article. In August 2022, Colombia's government said it was considering the introduction of a central bank digital currency to facilitate transactions and reduce tax evasion, as well as planning to ban cash transactions for amounts surpassing 10 million Colombian pesos, which is $2,390. And so, the reason why I just wanted to show you that is because this is how it starts with regards to CBDCs. We're going into a cashless society, guys. This is the way it's happening. It's going to be a slow rollout. You start off with maybe a certain threshold of cash, and then slowly but surely, we just get to a point where cash is just no longer a thing. Or just people just no longer really want to use cash. Because if you just think about it now, yes, there are obviously people who still like to use cash, but if you think of how people have got internet banking now, debit cards and stuff like that, Apple Pay, things like that, a lot of people are going towards the digital type of system already anyway. And so this is just them hammering on it just even more. And I do think eventually they will make it so cash just won't be a thing anymore. It'll just be a very digital economy. You know, I think everything will just be digital at a certain point. And the reason why they want that is exactly what you just said here. For one reason, tax evasion. You know, like this is something where cash is something that can't really be traced. It's hard if people want to do certain work or whatever and get paid cash in hand. You know, there's no way to trace that. So this is something where they'll be able to obviously take that kind of thing away. Now, the concern that we have also is obviously not just from a tax evasion point of view, because I'm not saying everybody who uses cash is trying to do tax evasion, but it's just the privacy aspect, right? Like if you've got all transactions that can be seen on a blockchain, etc., it's just a bit concerning to think that nothing you do anymore will have any kind of line of privacy. That could be a bit of a concern, and I think that's one of the issues that people have with CBDCs, and I do completely understand that. So I am just showing you that just to show you that this is the way it looks like the world is going. But look, this is going to happen. I don't think there's any kind of revolt you can do to try and avoid this. I think this is just the way it's going to be in, 5-10 years time. I do think CBDCs will just be a standard way of life. And this is why I say this is your chance to take advantage of the situation. This is your chance to take advantage of Ripple and XRP to utilize this. So you're in a position where you actually benefit from the CBDC system, right? Because I think this is what's going to help boost XRP's price in the long term. Okay. And so if you're invested in XRP, this is the kind of stuff that's helping to build up XRP's utility and help it build up its liquidity. And I think this is the kind of stuff that will be very bullish for XRP in the long term. So I think it's great news to see this. Again, just more central banks wanting to work with Ripple. You can just see them building up regardless. They're not looking at the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. They're not making that any kind of concern. Do you notice how it's only America that have this concern about Ripple? It's quite obvious that they are the outlier in terms of, trying to make out that Ripple have done something wrong, which I'm not saying they have to come out of this unscathed. But in terms of trying to make XRP a security and trying to stifle its innovation in the US, I think that's just completely wrong. And we've seen from the Hinman documents that the way they are operating is completely disgusting. So I don't agree with that at all. But we continue marching on. Ripple continues to flourish and build up its partnerships, and it continues to grow. So I think this is the kind of thing that's going to be great for Ripple and XRP long term. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is something that's going to be great for XRP price in the long term? Or do you not agree? Do you not think this is anything that's going to really make much of a difference overall? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like and subscribe. But until next time, take care.